Hello, I can't see anything yet. I think I can't tell if it's broken.
Huh?
I can't tell if it's broken. It's confused.
Thinking?
It's thinking.
We're here. Sort of.
We're sort of here.
I
It's
can see it.
changed how it's thinking. It's changed to an unexpected error.
Unexpected error. You might need to refresh it or whatever. Poking things.
Yep, attempting to. Let's try that. I mean, it's less important that I can see what's going on, I guess.
Oh, you need the chat though.
I had the chat.
Oh.
I just don't have anything else. This is just what it did last time. And then it
Okay.
just went to unexpected error. So I guess it's an unexpected
wanna
error
just-
kind of day.
Pretend.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I
I
don't
mean, you
need.
can see the chat. You're good.
Yeah. Anyway, how's it going, Sea Doodle?
Let me find my music. So quiet.
Hello.
Clearly, we're on the ball today.
I don't know. Something's going on. I just have. I have no video of what I'm actually doing. It has thrown an unexpected error. But yeah, it's another Skeletor day. Doing some more refinement. Something meddling fools. Let's see if that does anything.
Still not working.
Nope, still not working. Right, nope, still not working. Still not working.
Weird.
All right,
Okay.
doesn't need to work for me. Just needs to work for everybody else. Oh, busy. We have another show packing up to go out tomorrow. It is Terraclaw's Skeletor. I have concerns about his tube top. That was a legitimate toy from the 80s.
Did you have it?
I don't believe I did have it, and yes, we do need to talk about his stylist.
So, are you planning to give him the tiny little
No,
crop top?
not at all. No, I
mean, it would be a waste to cover up the down nipples.
I just thought it was important that history not forget
Okay.
the choices that were made
Fair.
regarding Skeletor's tube top. That's it. It's an awkward choice. Yeah, I do have decisions to make still on this Skeletor, primarily with regard to how fresh I want the body to be.
seeable here for when you were talking about
I don't-
your backstory?
I don't remember because
I don't think
there
so.
was two. There were two episodes where I was discussing Skeletor as the body stealing necromancer.
Yeah, he's come up with a whole backstory for him.
Yes. The lore is extensive.
I think it would be kind of funny if we actually like made a shirt, like an actual object, fabric, after the fact. Give him a tiny little tube top.
A tiny tube top. Okay.
Yeah.
The sticker version, we might give him a tube top.
Okay. Also that. Yes.
I considered. I won't lie. I did consider putting the tube top on him, but but no, I'm not doing that. That's this Skeletor will be weird enough. Yes, the stickers, the t-shirts. We don't really do t-shirts very often. We've never sold t-shirts.
We have had interest.
We've had interest and requests, but it's a very crowded market, t-shirts. That's what the streams are for. I need to build a huge audience so that we can make bank off our merch.
Oh, excuse me.
But yeah, this Skeletor thus far has been a real journey. I suspect partially just due to the amount of work that we've been doing this month, and I guess last month getting ready for this.
On the upside, after this show this weekend, we have 3 weeks until the next show.
Oh yeah, that
Yay!
totally makes a difference because we still need to restock your stuff from the first show.
Hey, Pain.
What up, Pain?
Excuse me. And I'm still sick.
You sound very pathetic.
I am pathetic.
So tonight's topic of discussion is the questionable tube top of Skeletor from the 1980s Terror Claws version.
Oh, that's good. I'm better than I was last weekend.
You're better than you were 2 days ago.
This is true.
I don't know what you're whining about now.
Yeah, it's ridiculously busy right now. Because this is when all the fun shows are.
Yep. Yeah. Well, we had to cancel all of the streams for last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Fan Expo week?
Yeah, the week around Fan Expo. It was, Fan Expo was too much to do streams as well.
Well, I mean that, and we literally were at Fan Expo.
Yes, we didn't want
For
to,
Thursday.
we didn't want to cancel extra streams. But we are firing the kiln tonight, leaving tomorrow.
Because I suck.
Hey, you did very well
No, I
today.
didn't want to stream for the man. What would it look like streaming from like con or something?
I have no idea.
I don't know if that'd work.
I mean, I assume it would. I'm sure there's a way, but
Well, maybe. I mean, my internet was working pretty okay.
we certainly wouldn't be able to
Yeah,
do.
probably not good. Yeah, definitely chaos.
Yeah, it would definitely be. I also don't know if it would be acceptable. Like, that feels like that would be too disruptive for the con.
Yeah, it depends what you do. Lots of people live stream.
Like, maybe a little bit before or after hours or something. But no, I feel like that would be very unwelcome. If ever, like, maybe there's no rule against it. 'Cause There are not
Yeah.
very many people do it, but like,
You know, it would be funny. Like, going completely hobo with it. Like,
with it.
not even having, like, your proper sculpting tools. Like, being out at a restaurant and using, like, your cutlery and shit to sculpt in, like, mashed potatoes.
Okay, I'm not sculpting. I won't say I've never sculpted in mashed potato, but it's not my chosen medium.
No.
I have considered doing doing a stream without my proper tools.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Sculpting with scissors for hands.
okay, I hadn't thought about that. But I do think there are a lot of people who might want to try sculpting and be like, oh, I don't know, that's a lot of stuff. I don't know where to get the tools. I don't know if the tools are like, I don't know what I need.
Yeah.
And like the tools are nice. Don't get me wrong. That's why I make the things. But like, you don't need anything in particular.
Yeah. That I suppose imposing some limits might be a good idea.
Yeah, like I could make
For like baseline.
I could make all my tools out of popsicle sticks for one monster, and it wouldn't be bad.
That would be pretty funny, actually.
Okay, it would be. I mean, it wouldn't be funny. It would just look like doing this, but with popsicle sticks. Oh, thank you. Yes, tonight's mug is Peter Cushing.
Yay. Yay.
Love Peter Cushing. He was an interesting looking man. I think one of the first sort of posts I ever did on Instagram that got any traction at all was I did a just a quick throwaway sculpt of Peter Cushing as a vampire. I think that might have been one of my first monster clays too, so I was just literally experimenting with the skull base. Yeah, I think you do have one of the Peter Cushings with the skull face. Thank you, Sea Doodle. I was a portraitist, along with like painting portraits and landscapes and still lifes and stuff. That's what I did for quite a while. So it's likeness is not something I'm not used to. But it does take some extra practice, I guess. But it's not anything. It's not really insanely difficult to get a good likeness. Occasionally I use some like dividers. Which figure is that? Oh, it's not a custom one. That's Terraclaw's Skeletor. Sorry, Fane, I can't see the screen. So it takes me a second to remember what's up there. For whatever reason, Twitch is just showing me the unexpected error. He's yeah, he was an actual like mass-produced Mattel figure that for some reason they decided that he needed a tube top for. And the best part is, if I remember right, it was it was a shiny tube like crop top thing too. Like it was a metallic purple color on the toys back in the day. They really wanted it to be like an armor thing, and it's like, that's not armor. It's it's just a cut off t-shirt with some extra starch. It is shiny. I remember that being a thing briefly in the 80s for whatever reason. Like it is, it's moving. The sculpt is moving. So I'm gonna have decisions to be making at some point about his armor, such as it is. His head position, did I move it? I don't remember. I know it was bothering me that he was very generic. I am gonna put some. Oh, I've cut off his head at least twice or 3 times. Chopped his face off once too. Yeah, I'm gonna put some of these guys on. I'm not gonna extend them really far, but there will be some fun Skeletor style shoulder armor. And I'm definitely gonna put something or another on the chestal region, whether it's a little like Havoc staff looking thing, or I think in the original one, original Skeletor armor, it was just a kind of a okay, it looks like there were 2 versions, or at least 2 versions. There's the cartoon version with the like crossed bones, and then I think the actual like armor that came with the toy, the sculpt was I believe, oh, it was crossed bones, but there was like a weird little like bat looking thing carved into the chest piece. It's very similar to the Horde logo, but not quite as streamlined. But yeah, I've always been kind of partial to his old goat skull Havoc staff logo thing. So I may try and work something of that. kind of nature in there. Some kind of like horn thing. But probably it may have. I don't ever remember it like talking or anything, but that wouldn't have surprised me. But yeah, something like that. More of a relief though, I think. Okay, Sea Doodle. It didn't talk. I know the plastic staff was just a plastic thing. The one that came with him. But yeah, I am considering putting some more stuff on the weird chest piece. But I may also want to keep it a little simple. I haven't fully figured that out yet. But one idea I'm kind of liking is oh no, not a chibi havoc staff. Making the Hello Kitty version of Skeletor. Speaking of chibi Skeletors, I don't remember precisely what it was, but I saw that Funko is having some legal difficulties. I want to say there were some potential FEC violations, or FEC. Light fraud, anyway. Some light business fraud. But yeah, I think
Yep.
I mean, this is potentially true, but they do own Mondo.
I am amused that they have a Colbert one now.
I suppose.
No, I buy it.
No, I don't. I do not care for the Funko Pop thing. Just like aesthetically. I think it's very aesthetically confused, the Funko Pop thing. Mondo's extra fancy fishman. It was good. I like the fancy fishman. I still miss the incredibly disturbed look on the face of the other one. That utterly haunted expression. And I mean, they did have that too. They had that with a nicer body sculpt and stuff. That I would dearly love to understand, like, what was with the corn sword.
What are you talking about?
Okay. The old Merman toys from the 80s came with a yellow sword that looks like almost, it looks like jagged corn.
Okay.
I will have you know, the Kemper W22 is not a popsicle stick.
Now, inflationary chromosome.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, do we have another?
Yeah.
Part of me is like, I should click on the thing again to see if I can get picture with things, but there's another part of me that's very much like, I shouldn't mess with this at all. It's in a delicate state, it seems.
Accidentally close my chat.
Don't do that.
How do I get it back?
And this is why I don't feel like I should necessarily be open stuff.
We're good.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be the popular move, but I am kind of leaning toward this, like, slightly desiccated muscle look. I mean, it does have it has a popsicle stickly profile. I keep meaning to shave one of these a little thinner. But I actually did, I polished this one off on a buffing wheel. It shows more on my older one, because this has been used a bit more extensively after the polishing. Yeah, I do recommend just hitting sculpting tools on a polishing wheel. He may have some Ozempic shrinkage, I don't know. Yeah, I like the lore that Skeletor's like using stolen bodies. And I think it's going to be a more interesting look to have some GLPI MOTU bar. Side muscles. Oh, the little serratus muscles? They do make a they make a figure seem significantly more heroic. I will say that. But yeah, I'm enjoying this like slightly thicker version of Skeletor too. The super cut version wasn't doing it for me. But yeah, this feels like sort of 80s version Muscle Man. Like from those old like knockoff Conan movies and things that always had the bodybuilders. Really big, but not like super duper shredded. Yes, this weekend is Fear Mall. Specifically the first Fear Mall iteration. The OG Fear Mall, right?
No. Actually. We're in Peterborough. Which is not the OG.
It's not
the OG one is next.
The OG one is next. So this is the one in that old mall complex? Yep. Oh, that'll be interesting.
We're basically going to be a spirit of Halloween.
I like it.
I do too.
Yeah, no, that'll be good, I think. Because the only downside that I could think of to Fear Mall was the like sport complex, which wasn't a bad location, but it wasn't the most ideal. I wouldn't be surprised if this Fear Mall is actually a little bit bigger.
Same.
Because they've really been doing an excellent job on their marketing stuff.
Yes.
I gotta fix this. Oops.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know if it's because we're on the radar, got them in our algorithm or whatnot, but
yeah. No, I think they did. They did increase their advertising. They also increased the like the quality of their advertising feels more advertising, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Like the stuff I saw before very much came off as like, you know, social media posting. This time I've seen a couple of things that seem like ads. Like the kind of thing that I would expect.
So that's a good thing?
I think for venue it can be. Because it makes it seem... It does make it seem more legit.
Yes, I will give. Yeah, yeah. I'm not challenging the assessment. It's more coming from you.
Yeah.
Seems surprising.
Well, okay. I know it seems like Instagram doesn't like advertising like looking things.
Mm-hmm.
Or the people on Instagram. Some version of those two things, because whenever we had a nice, more adly looking thing, it usually died out. But I do think when it comes to, like, you know, something like a festival or a venue, you see quite a lot of stuff that's basically only social media posts. That's the only thing that people are doing for advertising. And that sort of gives you the idea that it's not on the same level as the stuff that you see the even like cheesy little ads. I mean, stick a monster's head on a pinup girl is definitely...
I enjoy it.
Those are good fun. I don't know if they've been of any like use at all in terms of growing our Instagram, but it certainly speaks to my immaturity. Which is, you know, half the battle. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. Refresh. Hey, I have a picture.
Yay!
I can see.
Now you get to watch yourself.
Now I get to watch myself. Well, it is kind of handy every once in a while to see,
To see what other people are seeing.
what it looks like to other people. Like this skull looks really weird because it's you're looking right up his nose. I don't see that same thing at all. I'm looking more straight in the face. Maybe we should jack that camera up a little bit for next stream. Just raise up the height a bit.
Do you want me to fix it?
No, I don't think. Unless you want to.
I mean, okay.
If you feel like fixing it, just pick
Yep,
up the...
I apologize to our viewers. This is going to be shaky cam for a second.
Here, do I
Okay.
use my...
No, keep going.
You don't need my strong
Keep
hands.
Don't worry about it. I'll fix it. Just give me a second.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say that looks like about the same height as me. That way, people will be able to see a bit more of what I'm seeing.
How's that?
Yeah, that looks better.
Oh, let's do it for a second. Okay.
Which is the wrong cartoon show now?
You're like, oh, what the hell are we talking about?
Oh,
G.I.
yes.
Joe.
Yeah, do the He-Man PSAs have a tagline? I almost don't feel like they did.
I'm a computer.
What? I mean, giant
No, I was
gloves.
totally distracting myself. What was I doing?
I have no idea.
uh,
Yeah, they were very tailored. Like they didn't even always have He-Man. The only ones I vaguely remember were things like, Orko screwing something up. And then one of the other people being like, if you set your house on fire, tell your parents, kids. Tell an adult right away. There's an anti-touching thing. Can't say I remember that specifically.
drugs, drugs, drugs. Some are good and some are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your dad.
I mean, I would imagine almost all of them were, if you fuck something up, you should probably, you need an adult.
It means that you there. Wait, is that bad thing? Will everybody hear it? Let's find out.
I won't hear it. I don't get to hear anything.
You don't get to hear it.
Shira and I want to talk to you about something that's very personal. Your body.
Remember, it's your body and no one should touch you in a way that you feel is wrong.
I'll get anybody who tries it.
It's not that easy, Orko. It's hard for a young person to admit that he or she has been touched in a bad way.
If you've been touched
Is that the one where someone touched Orko in his no-no area?
Trust, like your parents, your doctor, your teacher, or counselor, or your minister or rabbi.
Right, Orko?
Right on.
I've seen, I think I had a gif of He-Man rummaging in Orko's undercarriage.
Hopefully we won't get a copyright strike for playing that. Is that how we fix the loneliness epidemic? Everybody sings to themselves?
Crazy talk. Sing a song. Hmm.
Did I miss anything?
No, not really. I'm still deciding on if I want a wrinkly crinkly.
Just one about Magna Carta.
Was it important for children to know about and or be concerned about the Magna Carta? Bottom massage. I mean,
What spin did they give that?
yes, Timmy. Turns out your parents' divorce wasn't little your fault. Obviously wasn't the only issue, but your being in a pestilent little chode certainly didn't help. I am just sort of playing with the concept of more like slightly more zombified. Not sure if it like will read too atypical Skeletor. I do sort of like the idea of like just showing a little bit of drying out going on. Did you see the Triceratops thing that at least I believe I sent you on Instagram earlier today, Payne? Very like the artist that did it has these like insanely detailed like very, I don't even know if I would want to say like hyper realistic, because it's more like it's under chin. I don't I don't remember the under chin specifically. I do remember it kind of looked like. Do you remember the angry boss Triceratops from the Dinosaurs TV show? But yeah, uber textured, like hyper textured. He's got several things that are in that same kind of style. He's got a nice Godzilla too. Did make me realize there is a like a slightly Japanese style to some of that, a little bit toy-like sculpture. Like I saw the pieces and I was like, it feels like Japanese, some like Japanese toy stuff that I have seen. Didn't quite put my finger on it, but oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a weird show. I definitely, like, that was definitely one of the ones that I watched growing up. Do you remember the one where the the boy dinosaur, the sun dinosaur, was on like a roid equivalent? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that one was nuts. Like, that whole show was nuts. That psychotic, not the mama baby dinosaur thing. They did have baby dinosaur puppets. I don't think it was McDonald's. I actually think it was Pizza Hut. And they were from that... Oh, friggin... That's the one. That competing... was it Don Bluth Studios? That was really, like... exceptional animation, but not exceptionally entertaining films. Did you know that the mom dinosaur was Mrs. Archer? Same voice.
I feel like I knew that, but I forgot. Sounds familiar.
Yeah. What's her name? It's the same. She was also in Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was very un-Mrs. Archer on Dinosaurs. Let us have a look-see at this now. Did we not say Land Before Time? Okay. I was confused. I thought we said something different for a second. Alright, so what do we think? Do we like the more plain muscled classic Skeletor look, or the wrinkled, crinkled slightly beef jerky version? What do you think, Pi? Can you see? Can you even see that on camera?
Okay, so what?
So right now I have a classic Skeletor, sort of just muscled, and a wrinkled, crinkled, slightly beef jerky version.
So it looks like he has, like, bugs in his skin.
Well, it's probably because it's only half, so it looks like it's growing onto him.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. Worms. The wormy dealies are too wormy. Maybe a bit too dealy.
Too wormy and too dealy.
Yeah. Can you,
Turn them.
so that it's... Somewhere in between the two?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Because the left side is too clean,
That's what I was thinking.
but the right side is probably too wormy.
Too wormy dealy.
Yeah.
I may live with it for a while longer and see.
Okay. It is kind of cool being able to, like, compare them, like, right side by side.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so, like, somewhere halfway between the two, I think.
Yeah. No, I get it. I like the idea of him starting to, like, crinkle and desiccate, but that's also not very Skeletor of him. Yeah, while I look at it. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, in theory, he would have them fresher and less fresh at different times, depending on how long it had been since buff peasants were kidnapped. They might. I don't know. The very special episode where Skeletor has to have an HR intervention. Will not lie, there's part of me that's considering cutting his head off again. I mean, he's in a good place now, but that head is at least 30% too large for that body. And I wonder what it would look like in scale. That wouldn't be that complicated.
Bulk up the body instead of shrinking the head.
No, I'm not going to bulk up the body instead of... No, I wouldn't have room for that. He would be, that much taller.
So you're gonna have to rip his head off and start over?
I don't know.
I mean, that's kind of what it sounds like.
Well, okay, that's if it doesn't look funny to have it the actual right size. Because there's the right size and then there's the correct size.
Yeah, you probably also wouldn't want to have like a drinking vessel that's like 30 ounces.
I mean, I absolutely would want to have a drinking vessel
Okay.
that was 30 ounces, but I also wouldn't want to have...
We can only fire 4 at a time.
Yeah, we can... We don't want to have to...
This is true.
Yeah, definitely. Like sometimes having the head be the right size looks funny. Because we're not entirely used to seeing people in proper proportion, because we don't have we don't typically tend to think of people as being far enough away to take it all in at once visually. And we also have a bit of sort of a hierarchic proportion thing in our heads. So we do tend to think of people's heads and upper bodies as being larger than they actually are. And it also doesn't so much matter if Skeletor's head is too big, if it looks right. But I think I may chop it off just to see if I'm more in scale. It isn't necessarily too off-putting, but it's not that big a detour to just replace it. I mean, technically I could really just replace the skull inside the hood and it would be fine, but just for shits and giggles. So you know how you were saying I should make note of, I'm going to do a thing that's photogenic?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do a thing that's photogenic. Oops.
Are you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I was just turning around so you could see it easier. Hey. Oop.
An hour and 15 minutes. Think. Okay.
Off goes the head. We'll just retain that for future Skeletoring. Go through the quick version.
Wait, that guy beat him.
You just do the whole bloop. We're just testing out an alternate head.
Welcome back. That's funny.
Important to be flexible with your sculpting. Be willing to make changes when necessary. That is hilarious, though. Yeah, Skeletor's head was significantly too large for this body, but that may be factually wrong, but visually correct. So we're just experimenting. With giving Skeletor the correct size head. Let's see. Now, if I was to assume his heads in scale, we have current body height of, let's do it in centimeters. Current body height of roughly 100 and, let's call it 110. What is your problem now?
I'm trying to save a picture. It's all messed up.
100 and... Okay, so
Nothing.
110. Let's take that. That's 1/5 of that would be about 30 foot. That's actually not too far off. Double check the math on that. Yeah, no, that's actually not too far off scale. Let's see how much more we need. I think. Oh, okay. Actually, really, really surprisingly super not that far off. So, just to explain this craziness, from the top of your head to your midway point is typically between 3.5 and possibly 4 if you have a really attenuated looking figure, heads in height. So this one, if I measure the head, that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and this is just a little above navel height, so there'd be a little bit more. So that's about it's about 3.5. I could go ever so slightly larger on the head. Blue season's not good. No, flu season is no. Do you find it odd that we haven't been sick very much in the past quite a long time, it seems like? Are people getting the shots in any different amounts?
Some
Does it
people are
seem...
going in for a half a shot, and some people are going in for a double.
No, flu shot uptake is going to be...
I like my version better.
You like your version better? Okay, well that's good.
Yeah.
As long as it amuses you.
It does.
I was wondering if there might not be a slight run on vaccinations of all kinds.
What, before everything goes away?
Get it while you can before some idiot decides that they'll give you autism and you can't have them. I've been staring at 30% too large.
This is not too small.
Oh, it looks definitely too small right now to me. But think a little bit. Some butcher. I remember that one. I mean, I will say the plus side of having a smaller head is it does make the body look significantly more massive. Shaky snake.
It just looks very,
You're still looking at how
it
teeny
looks
tiny it looks?
very weird. Yeah.
It does. Adding the hair piece isn't helping either. Didn't have enough clay left to make a hood. The other head looked more right definitely at this point. But some of that might simply be getting used to this one. And the fact that this one's in a very very early place. Sorry to do some off-camera sculpting. It's much faster this way. Sort of hold it. Nightsy Doodle. Thank you. We'll definitely need all the luck we can get with everything. Hello. Add a little more height. So I feel like this skull is not going to get less weird looking anytime soon, because it does seem like even when I squint down, it feels slightly undersized. It should be fine, I hope. The Fear Mall organizers have done really excellent work so far. I don't know if Ready to Ahead's the way to go, but there may need to be a compromise. In scale. I suppose worst case scenario, I could cut the face area out and shrink that slightly inside the hood. The other thing that makes the head appear smaller is the closed mouth. Do they have on-site parking at the venue? I suspect so.
Oh, well, it's a mall. Are we talking about this weekend?
Yeah.
It's a mall.
So yes. I mean, they usually do. I suspected they did. It's a mall doesn't necessarily mean that the parking is great.
We're basically we're pretending we're Spirit of Halloween. They took over a big store area, I guess. Huh? Yeah. No. Super amusing.
I feel like this needs a turn reveal. Ta-da!
Yeah, where it was like empty and it had like, I don't even know if there were any actual. There was like maybe one fitness store or something.
There were like 3 CrossFit gyms.
Yeah.
And like 2 stores.
Yeah.
Oh, and a Rite Aid? Was there a Rite Aid in? I feel like there was a Rite Aid in there.
Don't know.
Because at one point we ended up going in because we needed something. It might have just been drinks.
Perhaps.
And I'm pretty sure I remember we're making fun of you because you couldn't get away from a Rite Aid even even on the rough days. The curse of the Rite Aid. It was amazingly run down.
Yes.
Okay. Don't think that is the way. Just write it out, head still look good. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I may still decide I have to shrink it down a little, but certainly not to that extent. Occasionally, you just don't know until you try. It looks extra large because it is extra large. It might look larger than it would have with the mouth closed, because that certainly does cause the head to open up slightly when you open your head. But no, his head is too big. His head is too big, even if you ignore the fact that it's a skull and just, if that was just an actual person's head, that would still be slightly outsized. I would imagine, let's see what we got. So if we were the most like the most generous with our measuring. This is 1, 2, 3, 3 and just a little. That's if we assume he basically doesn't have a lower jaw. We get 1, 2.5. Maybe like probably closer to 2.5 heads tall. This figure would be, which is not an unheard of proportion for a toddler, but he would be proportionally highly unusual with this size head. And if you take into account that this is just the skull and you added the meat back onto it, it would be even worse. He definitely has some cranial anomalies. But like I said, there's a distinct difference between right and correct. I added that before last stream, but after the one previous. So you would not have necessarily seen that. Strip these off. Yep. Yeah. Migraines are a whole thing. My migraines have gotten slightly more tedious. Still not anywhere near as bad as what you get, but I've had a couple that came with just a little bit of stomach upset, kind of vague baby nausea, which never used to happen. Yeah, that can definitely be a thing. The a lot of times the dose required to sort of head something off is lower than the dose required to stop it, if there is a dose that would even do that. My wife still makes fun of me for my when I had my wisdom teeth out. I thought I was doing fairly well, so I skipped or delayed my first dose of pain meds. I didn't know if they would be necessary.
Boy, howdy, did you find out they were?
It was, I mean, it was very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. They were not anti-inflammatories, they were oxys. I believe. It was either oxycodone or hydrocodone. But it was a very it was a pretty moderate dose anyway. But being a wisdom tooth thing, it sort of jumped into being a headache and stuff. When it got very irritated. But yeah, I guess my wisdom tooth extraction was not the easiest one. Certainly wasn't the hardest. I've heard of people that they actually had to break the jaw and set it with pins briefly, but they did have to remove some bone to get at the teeth. They were just a little bit impacted. Time to check the kiln right after stream and then probably start some pre-packing up. Yep, I'm going to be taking some of my my first art, the clowns, to the show. I think I have 6 of them currently and another 3 or 4 in the kiln. We will put them up on the site later. When I have a good sized batch.
Especially when we ship.
And or when we get the shipping thing handled. If it looks like that's going to be. So it does look like there are a few places that are getting their act together. I would like to wait until Canada Post has a... Okay, it shouldn't take them that long to get...
Okay, but the problem is they've like partnered with this service, and apparently they're just straight
service.
up not doing the Cosmo stuff.
The service is bad?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that'll be a thing.
So they've found their solution. The problem is it's stupid.
Their solution is terrible?
Yeah.
Okay. I was unaware of that.
Yeah.
Vampire Burns will not be going. I do have two
do you have
in
any
the
that are
kiln.
done?
No,
There's
there's some in the kiln
some
currently
baking right now.
being baked, but possible, like best possible case, I might get some pictures before we leave, but well, they're being done right now. So you may have seen glazed but unfired version. Which I actually don't think that's likely, because I don't think I took any pictures. Maybe I did. I can't remember. That was stuff that Yesterday Me was up to, and like, I don't know. He's nuts. Can't keep track of what Yesterday Me was up to. I can't really keep track of what Earlier Today Me was up to. You know, I realized, I think yesterday, I used to make mushroom soup fairly often, and I am wholly unable to remember what I did to make mushroom soup. Like, I have theories about what I would have done, what I would do.
How do you... Okay.
But as far as remembering, like, any specific ways that I've done it,
Okay. Yeah. Does it contain mushrooms?
Okay, one thing I do remember is I had a preference for the mushrooms that were feeling not so fresh. If you can get the... Okay, so best case scenario for making something like a mushroom soup, if you can get the ones that have been pre-sliced and have been sitting around for just a little bit, like, obviously you don't want them to go slimy or anything, but if they start to dry out just a touch, that will help them cook down faster, and also it gives a nicer kind of early Maillard reaction, because mushrooms give off a lot of water. No funk. It's not a funk thing. It's just it's a surface dryness thing. I don't think mushrooms, like, they're not the kind of thing that gets a nice age on them and just starts to, I don't know, like, mildly ferment and it tastes good. It's not a dry aged steak kind of thing. It's a... Because mushrooms, man, when they start to go off, they don't mess around about it. They're just... I mean, I don't mind a mushroom. I like mushrooms, but yeah, they go from fresh to rotten and slimy in a real hurry. I think you just need to find the right mushroom recipes for your mushrooms are not easy to like put in things and have them not be apparent. Hi Travis, you missed you missed an experimental step.
Experimental step, aka entirely cutting his head off.
Yeah, entirely cutting his head off. You got better. Got better. We may have to put that up as a bit of a highlight or something if we get the chance, because the beheading was
I will try.
was good fun. Give you a little that was the preview. This head is slightly outsized, but it kind of looks good. I wanted to try one that was that was more appropriately sized. Yeah, I am. I will freely admit to being rough on my sculptures at times. Yeah, my brain checks out sometimes when I'm sculpting. So are we gonna be seeing you at the show this weekend, Travis? Out in Peterborough? Hopefully it will be a good one. It's a new venue for Fear Mall. Is it the Zone? Is that the Zone? Is that a... Oh, the
When you get
sculpting. Yes. Yeah. Something nonverbal about sculpting a lot of times. It's one of the reasons why when I'm... Oh. Wait, now up north is like... Up north can have a lot of meanings here in Canada. Are we talking roads north or not as much? very cool.
The Great Canadian
Great Canadian.
or the next Fear Mall?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, both are fine choices.
Well, yes.
Maddox.
Oh, so that's not that far, actually. Hmm. Well, okay, it's far from us, but it's not far from the show. Peter.
How far is Peterborough?
Oh, it's an hour. For us?
Like, is
yeah,
that
give me a
more?
second.
Is that more far than the other Fear Mall?
Peterborough will be our furthest show.
Ooh,
Yes.
yeah.
At the end of the month, we've got the Great Canadian Halloween something. Then we're doing the first Fear Mall. We're not doing the Boo Bash one.
Boo Bear, the outdoors one.
No, we're not doing that one.
But we are doing the
And then we got Fright Night.
old-fashioned.
Yep.
Bowmanville?
Yes.
Bowmanville.
Okay, so Peterborough for us is apparently exactly 3 hours. Wait, that's 407. Hang on, let me fix that. Options. Just fuck a bunch of
Still getting used to the
Okay, it's 3 hours and 7 minutes.
the Canadian distances measured in time phenomenon.
275 kilometers. Is that better?
275, okay.
See, but other than going, wow, that sounds far, like, that doesn't mean anything.
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah, it's a good thing we're not doing it then.
the Boo one.
Oh. Issue with some of our stuff.
Oh, I
Oh,
mean, I would
so
hope
it's
so.
10:02, by the way.
Is it? Okay.
FYI.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Cameron, do you want me to flip switch?
No.
No.
I've already flipped all the switches.
Oh, okay.
But I do have to check on it, and we do have to pack up for the night, so we give him a spin.
Yes, please.
He's starting to get some movement.
Generally, leave him prettily facing the camera.
Even prettily facing the
Yeah.
camera, which is his good side. Does he like
No, give me the
likes a
other
little
side.
that angle or a little
Yes,
this
yeah,
angle?
give me that one.
A little this angle.
I like that. Yeah. That's nice. Spinning.
Sit. Stay.
That's fine. Thank you.
Oh, but yes. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping in. Sorry you missed most of the stream, Travis. We will be doing. Oh, thank you. Hopefully, we will be doing the one on Tuesday. We'll be doing the one on Tuesday.
You should be. Yeah.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.